you people, welcome to a video with lots of cards. I have, I think, 8 cards and 4 tags to share with you. And this is the new collection from Shabby Art Boutique, and it's called Sugar Coated Christmas, and it is delightful. I had a lot of fun creating these, and I'm going to link everything in the description box down below the video where you can click the different links. You can see the different projects from the other design team members. Let me tell you, their crafty creativity will blow your mind. So I went rather simple this time with cards and tags, but I got started right away, and I did a lot of fussy cutting. That's what I do first. I do all my fussy cutting, and well, actually I have to print everything first because this is a digital kit. So you print everything, and then I do all my fussy cutting. So I loved this little storefront. It's called the Milk and Cookie Nook. Sweet Treats Baked Daily. And I thought that this little wreath would go perfect right on there. I added a little dimensional candy canes and some poinsettias, lots of snowflakes. So I did snowflake trim around the top and then here, and then I just added some random snowflakes. Now this is a Z-fold pop-up card, and it opens like this. So you've got more fussy cuts on the inside with the sweet Mrs. Claus holding her little cookies, a little teacup, a box of cookies, and another box of cookies, and candies in the jar. I love these types of cards. I know that if I was getting a card, I would love it. All right, so where do you put your sentiment? Where do you write a message? Let's look on the back. So on the back, I just did this little tuck spot. I fussy cut my little gingerbread people and glued them on, and then you pull this out, and this is where you write your message. So the bow is everything is part of the collection. And look underneath the tag, it's still pretty. Okay, so that's card number 1. And I still have my summer backdrop on here, guys. I love this backdrop. I'm not ready to get rid of it yet, but I thought, oh, how perfect. My cards are mostly red and the background is green, so Christmas, right? All right. Then we have Santa. Look at that Santa. I just love him, and I love that he has a glass of milk and a cookie. I have that little ho 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 word on there. I have these little miniature cookie cutters, so I put those on there, and then we've got 3 different cookies from the collection. And then this opens up. It's early, I'm sorry, I apologize for that. And then we've got the little gingerbread kind of hanging on there, and Mrs. Claus. This is a younger looking Mrs. Claus than the other one, and she's got her little bakery going on there. Oh, and look what I did. I put a little dimensional pom-pom on her hat, and on Santa's hat too. All right, so then on the back we have Mrs. Claus, Milk and Cookie Nook. When every bite is sprinkled with Christmas magic, and there's like a list of different cookies, and this pulls out, and this is where you write your message, and that's what's underneath. I love it. I love it so much. I got started with this kit immediately, and these cards were done really within a day or 2. But I apologize. I am running so late with getting this up for you guys because I have a lot of things going on in my life. All right, here's my next one. So you can see when a card is folded, it's pretty much a 6x6. You know, I got some things sticking out here. But look how cute. Oh, is that not adorable? And I added these little dimensional gingerbread men and the snowflakes. And this one opens up, and you've got the mixer and the flour, another gingerbread man person, this little gingerbread house. So super cute. Imagine how this is going to sit. Somebody can display this and keep it as a piece of decor. And they likely don't want to throw away a beautiful handmade card. All right, on the back of this one, we've got the little gingerbread man. And we pull this out. And that's your message. All right, I really like this last one. I don't know which is my favorite, but I really do like this one. So this one's the peppermint shop. And we've got all the different peppermint candies in the jars, the big lollipop peppermint, the big candy cane. Look at these little candies that I had in my stash. So they just glued on the front there. And the snowflakes back behind. I almost feel like looking at it like I can taste peppermint, even though I have a little bit of coffee taste in my mouth right now. For some reason, I can taste that peppermint. Okay, then we have a peppermint malted shake, a hot chocolate peppermint, a tea with peppermint, and then it says candy canes, and we've got a couple little candy canes there. All right, and then on the back, this is our little pocket, Sweet Holiday Wishes, and then I used a piece of candy for like the pull out for the tag, and that's behind the tag. And I apologize if you can hear my dog snoring. She is definitely snoring. She's really snoring. Okay, so those are the first four. Those are all the pop-up cards, the Z-fold pop-up cards. All right, so let's get those out of the way. And let's look at some single fold cards. Okay, let's start with this one. All right, so I wanted to create some single fold cards because they're so much easier for some people who just don't have the time or the inclination to do one of those pop-up cards. So this is just a simple folded white piece of 110-pound cardstock, and then I layered my papers. I layered some trim. I used this like khaki brown trim because it matched the gingerbread person. So I layered this lace on top of it. I added a couple of buttons, my little gingerbread person with the bow. It says gingerbread, and then we've got a bow here, and then the twine, and then a candy cane button. And then when it opens up, all I did was I cut this. There's so many pages from this collection, and so I just cut it so that it would fit in this spot so it wasn't blank. And then, you know, this gives you lots of writing space for your message. I do recommend, and I always stamp my personal stamp on the back so people know where to find me. But that is card number 1. Okay, and then we've got the peppermint shop, and I used the buttons that had the peppermint kind of stripies on them, and I had the little gingerbread person kind of hanging on, taking a nap there, and then I just layered some goodies that would be in the peppermint shop. Use this little bow, and oh, I have some box pleated trim and some lace there. And then this one opens up, and because it's the peppermint shop on the outside, I wanted it to be the peppermint shop on the inside. So perfect. Okay, I don't know which one of these last two is my favorite, so let's go with this one. So I have a whole bunch of these chipboard die cuts in my stash, and I layered the the cup of tea or coffee or whatever that is, hot chocolate maybe, on top. So there's a lot of dimension to this card. And then I had this velvet trim. I made a bow. Can you hear it? There is a little bell that actually works. Layered some lace and some trim, and I used the chipboard word cheers on there. And then this one opens up, and I just had this was just a scrap piece left over, so I used it, and then I layered the picture of the little bakery shop on the inside. All right, then we have, ta-da, this is our last single fold card. So you got the bakery shop in the background and Santa with his milk and his cookie, like he just left the shop and got what he needed to sustain himself to the next whatever he's doing. So I love the velvet trim behind and the candy cane kind of, oh, what kind of twine is this called? I know it's got a name to it. And then I fussy cut Milk and Cookie Nook, Mrs. Claus's Milk and Cookie Nook on there. And then that opens up and I put Mrs. Claus on the inside. And that is card number 4. All right, let's look at tags. I love making tags. I really, really do. Some of these are a little bit similar. So I've got this first tag, and I just did a lot of layering, and it didn't all fit within the tag spot, so I have it kind of hanging over a little bit, and that doesn't bother me at all. I really like it, actually. Milk and Cookie Nook, open all winter. You've got this nice looking cup of hot chocolate and a beautiful teacup, a couple of stripy buttons, bow, a little bit of lace down here, and then up here there's layers of ribbon and twine and these cute little what do you call these tiny little you know, they go on a package. Okay, let's look. Oh, and we've got Mrs. Claus at the top, and then on the back, you know, there's just room for you to write your message. So this would go on a gift. It could be given as a gift. You could even put a little pocket back here and put a gift card in it. So cute. All right. This one, we got Santa again with his milk and cookies. Lots of layering up here. And I did make these a little bit more shabby chic. I did distress the edge of the paper. I used cheesecloth. We've got Dear Santa, and fussy cut this candy cane. I used the twine for a bow on it, and there's definitely some lace and trim back there, and then the back for you to write your message. All right, and we've got this one with the super cute little gingerbread person. I layered a lot of snowflakes on this one. I got my layered bow at the top. This chipboard die cut. I had some fussy cut these little peppermints, so they're kind of layered around. I love it. And the back. All right, here's our last one. Our very last one. Hold on, hold the phone. Here we go. Okay, so this one, again, I used a chipboard die cut, layered some bows at the top. We've got our cheesecloth, and then I made these with the little Christmas balls kind of hanging down, and like ornaments just kind of hanging down. And I think it turned out really cute. I love using scraps and distressing, and I love it a lot. So I had a great time with this kit. I will have one other project with this sugar-coated Christmas. All the links will be in the description box down below. Check out the other design team members. Check out the Facebook page. You know, there's just so much going on with Shabby Art Boutique. I can't even tell you everything. Just click all the links below and check it all out. Thanks for watching, guys. Happy scrappy day. Bye.